Hello, and welcome to another Sunday edition of Crossword Radio. It's Sunday, so that means we're doing the Cryptic. It's October 31st, 2021. I've warmed up my brain, hopefully, with the New York Times, which was sadly not Halloween themed. But I guess they did have Halloween-themed puzzles earlier in the week, so perhaps we will forgive them. Okay. Nothing to it. Let's boogie. Stella Zawatowski is the constructor today. Thank you, Stella. Okay. Let me make sure we're centered in the recording software. Yep. Pretty much looks good to me. Okay. Impose a duty on one hired vehicle. So another word for a duty is a tax. And with a hired vehicle, looking like taxi to me. Impose a duty, that's tax, on one. One can, in Roman numerals, is the letter I. So you might often will see one to mean I in cryptics here. So that's what we're getting. Tax plus I is a hired vehicle, which is taxi. And now that we have some letters, let's get some crosses. Minnesota players' victory following tie. Minnesota, so what do we think the answer is here? The Minnesota Twins, right? A victory is a win. So, and tie we're abbreviating to T, probably because I'm guessing that's sports related. Like, you know, when you're looking at a team's record, it's wins, losses, and ties. And I'm pretty sure they just abbreviate those W's, L's, and T's. So I think that's where we're getting T for tie, and a victory win is following T for tie. To the Minnesota Twins, which is a baseball team. Don't ask me about the sport. Okay. Literary Blaine seizes restricted weapons store. Well, weapons store is a cache. Blaine. Weapons, what do we call that? There's a word. I can't quite think of it. I see seizes might mean like Arab. No. Why can't I think of this word? A weapons cache. Armory. That's it. So it's a question of why does that mean armory? Not quite sure. Let's see if we can get the down from this I. Liquid niter is non-reactive. I don't know what niter is. That's a weird word. And liquid, I'm guessing, is a anagram indicator here. So inert is non-reactive. I don't know what niter means. If I did, that might be more confusing. But there we go. Limped effortfully holding cramp. MPED. It looks like it could be an anagram of limped effortfully. Is that supposed to be an anagram indicator? If so, we have LPD. Yeah, I think we need another vowel if we're trying to make a word here. LPD. This would be like impelled or something. Impelled? Not sure. We only have one more crossing, so hopefully we can get it. Jeep SUV with Ford truck flanking front of Lincoln. It's a big, long assemblage, it sounds like. So I'm guessing this is going to be a Jeep SUV, which is a Wrangler. So the front of Lincoln is an L, and I can see that a Ford Ranger is a Ford truck is a Ranger, flanking the front of Lincoln, which is an L. So how are we getting the W? I think we're getting it with. Sometimes when you're writing something and you want to abbreviate with to W, you would write like W / or you would abbreviate without as W / O. So that can just be W or WO. So with, and then a Ford truck was a Ranger that flanks the front of L, which is front of Lincoln, which is an L to get Wrangler. Okay. Limped effortfully. Holding a cramp. Hairdo for a liberal. Don't know. Cons skip town before SEC turns up. So with turns up, I'm thinking this is SEC backwards. Cons. Skip town is to flee. Right, and fleeces is to con someone. If you fleece someone, you con them. Okay. This looks like afro. Okay. So liberal is our anagram indicator here. Man, they're really going wild with the anagram indicator words. But an anagram of 4A. Too many hairdo. Okay, well, this is the last. Impede. Cramp. Oh. Limped effortfully. Holding. Right. Impede. And if you cramp someone like, oh, hey man, you're cramping my style, you're impeding it. There we go. Okay, so hidden in the middle clue. You know, I have been blabbling on about my theory that the crosswords get harder as the month goes on, but this one, there's so many very short words. I think maybe I'm just totally wrong about that. Just blowing wind here. Because we have a lot of very short words. We don't have ones that, you know, it looks like 7 letters is the maximum length in this puzzle. So pretty easy one, probably. But anyway, let's keep going. Mom or dad loses dad's monthly payment. Monthly payment is, okay, right. A mom or dad is a parent and loses dad, which is pa. So you take pa off of parent, you get rent, which is a monthly payment. Yours truly starts to translate Esquire issue. Well, yours truly is me. If you're talking and you say, oh, well, you know, and you, thanks to yours truly, you mean thanks to me. Then the starts to translate an Esquire, so like TE, meat. It's like the meat of the issue. Is that what we're getting at? Corner after commencement on the 4th of July, like a curmudgeon. So corner, the commencement of something is the start of it. If you commence an address or whatever, you start the address. So, Warner, it's corner after that's beginning letter is removed. The 4th letter of the word July is Y, and that's ornery. I'm guessing that is meat. Yeah. Let's see. Altogether awkward reply about you. Altogether awkward reply about you. So, does this mean altogether? Awkward reply. Awkward might be an anagram indicator. Anagram of the word reply, reply. And then there's a U, and like the YOU maybe is just being abbreviated to mean the letter U. Where would we put a U in this word? Here? Or here at the beginning? To mean all together? Mess up, concealing large imperfection. Let's keep going. Cooked rice too hot. Well, an anagram of too hot. I think cooked is an anagram indicator. I've seen that before. Rice too, and erotic is hot. Okay. Ending with timeout is all wet. Ending with timeout is all wet. Something is all wet. Maybe it's like sopping. Not sure. Would work with our reply all together. Purely. It's an anagram of reply that's around the word, around the letter U. I guess I can see that. Come around again about dog. To something come around. Not sure. Fool up in Delaware. Fool up in Delaware. Thinking if in is like a hidden in the middle clue. I don't see anything in the middle of the word Delaware. See if we can get this first letter here. Make beloved from close attention. To make beloved. Endear. Is that justifiable? Make beloved from close attention, or close and attention ear. Yeah, lend me your ear, give me your attention. Okay, there we go. Substitution clue there. So make beloved is to endear. From close, which could also be close. In this case, it is close. Something closes, it ends. And ear is your attention. Okay. Fool up in Delaware. Fool is the answer. Surely it's not Delaware, but Delaware. The two-letter postal abbreviation for Delaware is DE. Fool. Dupe. Okay, I see it. You put up in the abbreviation for Delaware. UP, just in the clue. Up is in Delaware again, and Delaware can be abbreviated to DE. This looks like it's going to be sopping. Ending with timeout is all wet. Let's see. Encourage bed and breakfast location by the sound. B&B. Bed and breakfast can be shortened to B&B. It can also be called an inn. Encourage. What's another word to encourage someone? I'm guessing this is sopping. Let's see if that helps. Broken gear obsession. Broken could be an anagram of gear. Rage. Luna, fractured arm bone. It's Ulma. Fractured is a Another anagram indicator here. A lot of anagrams this week. Release 1 lightweight, not containing nitrogen. So, release. It's an 8-letter word. In fact, did we have any 2-letter answers today? 2-word answers today? No, we don't. Release. 1 lightweight containing nitrogen. I don't think containing nitrogen or nitrogen is the answer. So it must be release. Or release 1 light. Not sure. Starting ANN is a little weird. Annapolis. Nope. I don't know. Ruminant brought up grass. Well, a ruminant is a class of animal. And deer are one of the famous ruminants. So can we justify deer? Brought up a grass, a reed is a plant that is a grass. So you take that up and you get deer. German valleys, well, there's the Ruhr Valley is a German valley. Encircles university and hospital. German Valley's railroad. It's a railroad, RR, encircles, as in surrounds, a university, which can be abbreviated to U, and a hospital, which can be abbreviated to H. Obviously, knowing about this valley helped in the first place. Mess up concealing a large imperfection. Mess up. Kind of sounds like an anagram indicator, but I don't think it is. Large can just be abbreviated to L. Maybe the answer is just mess or imperfection. A blemish? No, it's too long. Courage bed and breakfast. Boy, come around again about dog. Well, Rover is like a stereotypical dog's name. You encourage someone, you invite them. Invite. Perfection. Or mess up. I have all the crossings I'm going to get here, I think, if this is Rover. And this is invite. Again. T blank H is a little unusual. Like what letter would go there? Release 1 lightweight containing nitrogen. Not sure about any of that. Well, oftentimes when you are dealing with an element like nitrogen, you're just talking about what the periodic, symbol for that element is. And nitrogen, I believe, is just N. So we have our 2 N's there. Containing nitrogen. So 1 lightweight. What's a lightweight? Or a word that means light and followed by a word that means light. Weight. To mean release. Just the double N is screwing with me here. Is sopping wrong? I wasn't really sure about that. I mean, I like rage. I like erotic purely and dupe. It's got to be sopping, ending with timeout. ending. Time out. All wet. I mean, I did like invite here in breakfast location. With this double R. What else could this be but Rover? Come around again about dog. Okay. Never mind, it's recur, which is to come around again. If something is about, like like a memo, Halloween this weekend. That's all. Put out candy. So about a dog is occur. So that's recur. But this might not be invite, but it could still be incite. Yeah, that's another word that means to encourage. Right. A bed and breakfast is an inn. A location is a site. S-I-T-E. But by the sound, it sounds like incite. So this is still T blank H. Mess up. It either means mess or mess up, or an imperfection. So mess up, concealing large, sounds like a word that means to mess up. Conceals the word large. Because here's the letter L, which is large. Still don't get the cryptic part of sopping here. But release one lightweight containing nitrogen. Release. Well, I don't know. How long are we going? 22 minutes. We only have these two answers left, and I am totally at sea. Let's get this one. Well, let's start actually with a check. Right. Everything we have is right. Okay, good. Good to be right. I just don't know these two answers. Mess up, concealing large imperfection. Mess up. Maybe mess, a word that means mess, up. So reversed. And also stick an L in there. What's a word that means mess? But again, with T blank H, what letters go there? C, announce, release, announce, okay. Mess up, concealing large imperfection. What now? What words are we talking about? That's got to be a vowel. Glitch is an imperfection. Okay, no, something's wrong. What is it? It's not glitch. Okay. Well, seemed good. But I couldn't justify it. I mean, I don't know what. A blotch, maybe. There we go. Okay. So let's go through these explanations because I did not get some of these, especially towards the end. But here we go. All right, tax plus I. We understood that one. Hairdo for a liberal. Right. Anagram of 4A to mean a hairdo. Liberal is the anagram indicator there. Right. W is width plus ranger that has an L in it. Hidden just in the middle of the word there. Middle of the clue, I should say. Impede. Right, me plus T, meet. Yep. Anagram of rice 2. Purely. Right, anagram of reply around the letter U. Full up in Delaware. Dupe. Insight. Yep. So 1, I guess, is and a weight is an ounce. Maybe that's even lightweight. A lightweight is an ounce. Release. So 1, I guess, is an. Okay. That contains the letter N. All right. Sure. Anagram of gear. Right. Yep. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yep, what I thought it was. Let's do the downs. All right. Twin. T plus win. Armory. So, Amory Blaine, I guess. And restricted for some reason. We are abbreviating to R. Again, there's so many abbreviations in cryptics. I don't really get a lot of them. Restricted being abbreviated to R is not one I've heard before or seen before. I don't know. But whatever. So I guess there's someone named Amory, and they seize the letter R to mean a weapons store, which is an armory. Right, anagram of niter. I have no idea what niter is. Flee plus verse of SEC. Yep. Parent without the pa is rent. Right. End of the word corner. Or, the corner without its beginning. And then the fourth letter of the word July. There you go. Ending with, an ending. Something is ending, it's stopping. With time out. So once again, we're abbreviating time to T here. And we're removing T from the word stopping to get sopping, which is all wet. Okay. Right, end ear, endear. Botch, concealing large, right? If you mess up, you botch it. Concealing L large for L, which that, at least I understand. Like you might see a t-shirt size or something like that. Just have an L on the inside to mean large. Come around again. So around, about, dog, cur, to come around again, recur. Anagram of Luna to mean Ulna. Right. Deer, reversed. Read, rather reversed. Okay, there we go. No Halloween theming today. I mean, cryptics aren't usually themed, but every now and then you might hope, especially when it falls right exactly on a holiday. But, oh well. There we go. That was the cryptic for October 31st, 2021. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you tomorrow for the Monday puzzle, which is their toughest puzzle of the week. Should be a challenge. Last week I couldn't do either the Monday or the Wednesday without looking some stuff up, so maybe next week will be a little bit better. All right, this has been your enigmatic host, The Brain. Good night.